everyone, we are the 3XGLADIATORS TT University students and our major is International Business. Our group includes 3 girls, Lansmi, Lynn and me. Our slogan is we don't limit talent and we challenge our limit. It means that we want to improve ourselves to everyone and we don't afraid of anything or anyone. We come to the English Exchange World 2018 with appearance brave warriors, decided to exchange explorers all over the world, find out more about people, country and language. Have you ever heard about Bhutan? Group will take you to a wonderful country, a country that you should visit here once in your life. This is Bhutan. Hidden the Himalayan rugged mountain peaks, situated on the Asian Silk Road between the Tibetan, Indian and Southeast Asia. It is a tiny country with just over 100,000 people in total and lagged by large developed countries like China and India. Bhutan, whose name is unknown to the many people, but you're looking on the social networking site for the keyword "the happiest country in the world," will be surprised by research. Thimphu is capital and largest city, when Sumbaring is financial center. Bhutan is geopolitically in the South Asia and the region's second least populous nation after the Maldives. Now we will introduce some reasons why Bhutan became the happiest country. The first reason is that independence of Bhutan had endured for centuries and it has never been colonized in its history. The government is a parliamentary democracy. The head of state is King of Bhutan. As now the ruling king, the Bhutanese state developed the distinct nation identity based on Buddhism. The second reason that in the South Asia, Bhutan ranked first in economic freedom, ease of doing business, and the peace, second in per capita income, and is the least corrupt country at the 2016. With Prime Minister Thering Thepgay in particular and Bhutanese leader in general, the national happiness index is more important than its corrupt communist product.
My name is May and I will introduce you guys about the most happiest country in the world, Bhutan. In poor countries where the economy is less developed, although up to 30% of Bhutan's population is poor, they are always happy and never have to worry about illness, food, or uneducated children. Children who attend school do not pay any fees, receive books, food, and medical services. Guests are also entitled to free medical services if ill, unfortunately. There is no country in the world where the happiness of the people is more interesting than the income of the country. Although there is no infrastructure for development, people here are provided with free medical and health care services. When you come to Bhutan, people will not see many advertising signs, but rather the words that will make many visitors smile, such as "Life's a journey, let's go, let nature lead the way," or "Very sorry if there's any inconvenience." Bhutanese not only show visitors how happy they are, but also make them happy. That's why not being said to the happiest country in the world. Besides, Bhutan is the country that does not emit greenhouse gases. Behind the small people extraordinary efforts and long-term orientation for the whole nation, this country is not only considered as a rural emission country but more accurately. Bhutan mainly uses hydropower from large rivers originating in the Himalayas. India cut one green tree to make a tree. 60% of Bhutan land is still covered by green trees. Nylon-based pesticide drugs are all foreign to Bhutanese farmers. According to the statistics, 72% of this country is under forest cover, and all that forest is pristine. That's why this is one of the few remaining global biodiversity hotspots in the world, and that's why it is a carbon-neutral country. Of the 200 countries in the world today, it looks like it is the only one that carbon neutral. Actually, that's not quite accurate. Bhutan is not carbon neutral. Bhutan is a carbon negative. The entire country generated 2.2 million tons of carbon dioxide, but our forests they sequester more than 3 times that amount, so this is the net carbon sink for more than 4 million tons of carbon dioxide each year. A small country with small people, but they have the right to think big dream and to make it reality. Bhutan's lesson is a lesson for all countries in the world to follow.
I'm Lin. I'm the last member of 3XGLADIATORS. You know, citizens always consider about social security of the country they live. I will tell you about Bhutan, the happiest Buddhist kingdom in the world. I think the best reason why Bhutan becomes the best happiest country in the world is that people live very close to the Buddhist rules in this small kingdom. It has created a country with gentle people, no luxuries. In Bhutan, theft or violence is very unlikely. Social and drug abuse, prostitution is even more strange. Especially, Bhutan has a very different social order. Rural and civilian have no caste distinction. The Bhutanese are very friendly regardless of their background. No violence, no crime. Transport and MTV are also forbidden to broadcast negative effects from violence or pornographic programs from the West that will wreck traditional values. Appreciate personality education, modern qualifications. Everything is driven in another order, the order of faith. Finally, Bhutan is also famous for beautiful scenery. Bhutan will take you from the moment you arrive at Bhutan airport. Immediate opening of the scenes, the terrace views, Buddhist monasteries, chunks of dry rice papers, or wooden houses, no appearance of modern buildings, no traffic lights. The majestic mountains, pristine green and the color of the rice. The sky is high in almost no smoke. Ridiculous rivers bring a sense of calm, gentle, all as one, making a whole that hardly any words can describe fully. So, the last question is, do you want to visit Bhutan? Watching at this video, would anyone feel the urge to hit the road right and always right? Bhutanese dream is not as far as we think, just plan to conquer this happy land. If you like this video, please like and share to your friends. Thanks for watching.